Well, the big annual meeting is tonight. We're going to learn more about what we're celebrating and looking ahead to next year. Joining us today, Cindy Lease. Of course, she is the president of CEO of Allen Economic Development Group. And then we have Dave Stratton, and he is president and CEO of Greater Lima Region. And thank you guys for coming today.
Great to be here.
Thank you.
Okay, so the big meeting's tonight. So, like, what kind of things will be happening tonight? What's on the agenda?
Well, tonight is really a celebration of the great success we've had in 2024. And so we'll be talking about a lot of the results of the projects and initiatives we've had underway tonight, and then really looking more into 2025, what to expect.
All right, so what kind of things are we celebrating? Who wants to take that one? Dave,
Well, there
Cindy,
you go.
whatever.
I think, thank you. So I think there's a lot of restructuring going on. What can GLR do to support EDGE and certainly work with the city and the county and so forth? So that will be discussed. But we really want to highlight our partners. And you know, we've talked so many times about partnerships and the team. It takes so many people and so many organizations to come to the table and to see what's happening, let's say with downtown Lima, right?
Right.
Or some of the other businesses. So we want to celebrate our platinum sponsors. So we have Lima Memorial, St. Rita's, Synovus, Nutrien, P&G, and Superior. They're really 6 of the stars in my mind. But we also want to encourage other people to support the GLR, that we can do projects, but also support EDGE.
Right, yeah, and you know, it is true. You guys, we don't know all of the things that are happening behind the scenes, but you have so many partners to get these things done.
Right. And those partners, they allow us to do all the redevelopment that's gone across the county this year. And so really my theme and my message is about all the redevelopment and the investment, both in the public and the private sector. I mean, just drive around Allen County right now and you see a lot of the blighted buildings that have now come down. I mean, we've received over $5 million in brownfield grant dollars. And so getting those blighted buildings out of the way for redevelopment, I think is a real excitement.
Right, yeah. I mean, they need to come down so you guys can find someone to fill that space, right? And that's constant work, too.
Yeah. It appreciates the value of all the other properties around when you take away the blight. And we've had success with Allen County Home. We had success with EDCO. You're hearing about the Lima Mall and some other things
going on. That. Everybody wants to know.
Some beautiful things going on. I think what we want to do is just help the public and our business partners to know where there's restructuring. What we want to do is let EDGE really run with all the critical things they do for business development, take some of the community development pieces, bring that over to the GLR, support through marketing, through workforce development. What about housing development? What can we do to help with that? Because it takes a broader team, right?
Right, yeah, exactly. So we have a lot to celebrate what happened this year, but what about next year? What can you give us any hints, like what's going to happen?
I think for next year, it's going to be a lot of a repeat of what we've done this year, but I think you're going to start seeing some of those sites that we've prepared. You're going to start seeing new businesses coming into those new sites. So that takes time to get those sites prepared, shovel ready, and so we're getting a lot of attention. People are looking at Lima and Allen County.
See, that's good. And you know, we always talk about new, but I know, Dave, you've talked in the past, even you, Cindy, that you gotta take care of who's here too, and they're expanding also.
Right. I mean, we have expansion projects across the county. I mean, we're going to highlight one of them with Charles River tonight. I mean, that's an expansion project, 88,000 square feet of a new facility there. So, you know, we celebrate those existing businesses that want to invest here in Lima and Allen County.
Right. Yeah, and they're kind of like the main, I mean, they're important. You know, you want to bring in the new, but they're really important because they're here.
Look, the bottom line is 85% of your growth comes from existing business. So everybody wants to know what's new. Hey, Canes is coming. Well, great. We want that, right? I do too. But we want that. But we also want to grow the P&Gs, right? That are investing $500 million. So we want to invest, and you have Nutrien investing major capital. You have Synovus doing some tremendous things. So we want that base to be strong so that we can invite more to come to the area. We want to grow Lima Allen County.
Right, yeah. I guess they use them as the examples. I mean, look what they're doing, and they're expanding, and that helps attract people to come here.
Right. Our small businesses, though, that's big business in Allen County. 95% of our businesses have less than 50 employees.
Wow.
So we need to make sure that we're growing the small businesses as well. We've had some wonderful grants.
Yeah.
That's helped them grow in the county.
And that's kind of what you see downtown, you know, Central District and stuff. That's not the big corporations. Those are small businesses.
Hundreds of new jobs.
Yeah, exactly. Doing some stuff. All right. Well, an exciting evening for you guys. Thanks for sharing what's going to happen.
Thanks, Holly.
All right, don't go away. Noon Edition continues in a moment.